What's going on, everybody? Sunny here. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips to get started on my NBA 2K18 mobile app. These are just 5 things that I think that you need to do in order to, increase your deck, get better cards, and things that you might not know about if you're new to the actual app itself or just haven't played it in a long time. This year's app, the format is a little bit different. They got different game modes, they got different cards, they got different support cards. They took some stuff out, they brought some stuff in. And so I'm just going to give you 5 tips, things that you need to do right when you're starting off, kind of help you get started and get you going in the right direction. First thing you need to do every day is log in. Okay, right down here it says login bonus. When we click that, it shows that we log in. Even if you don't play the game, just log in for 10-15 seconds, however long it takes for it to load up. Log on and you get a day counted towards a reward. And after so many days, you're going to get better and better cards. For this month of September, we get rewards at 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20 days. If you make it all 20 days, you get all 5 packs. The first pack is uncommon to rare, which isn't going to help you out. But the last pack is ultra rare to elite. Now, you might not even have an elite card by the time the 20 days passes. So these type of rewards just for logging in is definitely worth it. Plus, you get 100 VC for every day that you log in. So if you play the console version of NBA 2K, gives you free VC. The next tip that I strongly recommend, very strongly recommend, is don't use the pro player bonus. In your emails, it says that, I guess they sent it a month ago, want a free pro player card? Claim one today, pro player bonus card today. If you hit the claim button, it makes you pick one of your current cards to upgrade to a pro. Do not use this. Do not use it, especially if you have only uncommon and common, or even some rare, even if you have all rare cards, I still wouldn't use it. I still wouldn't even use it on ultra rare. These things are really hard to get. In order to pro a card, you have to have duplicates of the card, and when you get up to like elite cards, it's pretty tough to get duplicates of them. And so save it for when you get a really good card. Do not waste it on something when you first start the game. Save it. I promise it'll be worth it. Save it. The third tip I recommend is kind of goes along with the second tip, is just more things that more cards that you should not use. When you get these level up cards, these bonus level up, the supercharged key, these red focus, green focus, all of these types of cards that adds stats to each of your cards, do not waste them on uncommon and common or even rare cards. I would save them for when you get better cards, at least like an ultra rare or something. When you get better cards, then you're going to want to use them, because the higher level card it is, the more cards it takes to feed into that to increase its stats. So you're going to want to have these in the future when you get better cards. So again, just like with the second one, save these cards for now and wait until you get better cards. Tip number 4, the game mode that you should play. Okay, we have 3 game modes to start: quick game, head-to-head, and playoffs. And while quick game is the exact same as last year, you're going to get the most rewards out of head-to-head. Unless you're somebody that just plays hours on end on an app, then you can go quick game and other things. But if you're 15, 30 minutes here and there, man, only stick to head-to-head. Head-to-head is where you get what they call the spinners. The spinner cards are the ones you get better rewards for. And just so you can see what the spinner cards are, you jump over to the rewards, and when you first start out, you're going to be at the very bottom. Common spinner or the uncommon spinner. And just to show you what it is, when you start out, you have crappy cards. You have all common and uncommon cards. But if you get the spinner from head to head, you have a chance to get rare cards and one uncommon card, supercharged keys, and support cards. So this is where you can level up to get better cards. If you look at my deck right now, I have 3 cards that are all epics. All 3 of these epics I got from the spinners playing on head-to-head. If you are new to MyNBA2k, after you play a match, whether it be in quick game or in head-to-head, you come up to a draft board. It has 25 cards in which you pick randomly. On quick games, you get 2 cards or 2 picks for winning, 1 for losing. In head-to-head, you get 3 picks for winning and 1 for losing. So each game after it is over, whether you win or lose, you're going to want to pick these cards. In head-to-head, this is where you're going to find the spinners. So under some of these cards, it's not on every draft board, so you got to do sometimes 2, 3, 5, 6 draft boards until you come across a spinner. And if you don't hit a spinner, then go on to the next one. This is going to bring me to, I guess, tip 4.5. Whether you play quick game or head-to-head, at the bottom it says watch advertisement to get additional draft picks. These are very short, 15 to 30 second videos. It gives you 4 extra draft picks. In order to increase your deck, you have to get cards. So watch these videos. Every single time you play, you get 4 extra draft picks. That video was only about 12 seconds, 4 extra draft picks gained, and now I get to pick 4 more cards. The draft board stays up until you find the highest rarity card on the board. So maybe it's a rare, maybe it's a spinner card. You really don't know until you keep picking. Sometimes it takes the whole board. Sometimes you get them in the first couple picks. I didn't get it in any of these. So we're going to move on to the next game or the next match, and you just keep doing that. Your rewards are going to depend on the deck tier that you're in. The very top left of the screen shows the deck tier. Starts off at rare and goes all the way down to elite. The better deck tier you have, the better cards that are on the board. So if you're at rare, you can earn a rare card. If you're at ultra rare, you can earn an ultra rare card. Now, while these cards are helpful and they do kind of help your deck, you want the spinners. The spinners is where you're going to find the best cards. Those spinners is where you're going to find ultra rare, epics, epic primes, things like that as you increase your deck level. And the very last tip, which I guess I really haven't found it to be too useful yet. Last year, the goals or the missions were really good. It gave you VC, it gave you things that you can actually use. This year, they changed it to a ticket system. I'm kind of hoping that they switch it up a little bit. I really am not feeling this ticket system, but as of right now, the goals and missions do. For example, the first task I had was draft 12 rare player cards on the draft board. I did that, I get a ticket. Draft 45 uncommon cards. Did that, I get a ticket. Every day these tasks will change. It gives you 3 new tasks, gives you amount of tickets. You go to the ticket store and you use these tickets to buy a single card. Now, while the tickets can be useful to buy a card, it just seems like it's going to take a lot longer than it would have last year, I guess. A lot more grinding, more days that it would take in order to work up to that 300. But that is going to do it for the video. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you're new to MyNBA2k, I will be dropping more videos out, and I cannot wait for NBA 2k18 to come out in just a couple days. But anyways, I'll catch y'all in the next video. I am out. Peace.